Hey, what's up guys? I hope everything is going well. Today I titled this video, Don't Compare Yourself to Others. I'm in a beautiful greenhouse. I apologize for the noise in the background, but hopefully you can hear me and we can chat about that. So, what I want to say about comparing yourself, all of us obviously do that, and the reason why I'm making this video is basically to watch and re-watch this video myself to basically confirm and tell myself not to compare myself to other people, because we all do. You know, life nowadays, 2021, it's so different to how life was in, say, 1960. And I'm saying this because obviously I've spoken to my parents. You know, my father would tell me stories about how he met my mother, and how he had to write letters and he had to run like 20 kilometers or 50 kilometers or whatever to see her, and he would basically not see her for 3 weeks, not knowing where she is, what she's doing. You know, you couldn't text or anything like that. So things, I mean, you didn't really expect a lot. You just went out, you met someone, and you decided this is who you want to be, and this is who you want to be with, and who you are going to be, right? So you didn't have much to compare to. It was you, maybe the guy, a few guys in the room, but that was it. Where nowadays with social media, we have not thousands but millions of different people around the world that you can actually see. I mean, you can basically go into, you know, let's say, let's use, who are we going to use? We're going to use Dwayne Johnson, or we're going to use Lil Wayne, or whoever you want to go to. If you want to go into his house and see how his furniture looks, there is a way that you can do that. You can basically Google and find out how Justin Bieber's bathroom looks, because that's just how the internet has gone. You can do and see anything, right? So you can compare yourself to people that you have never met, and you can see people all around the world. So how crazy is that? Especially with Instagram. This is where the main thing comes from, right? So we see a lot of people on Instagram, and you know Instagram is quite hectic. It's a touchy subject because obviously it's a really nice platform for business. I mean, I get lots of my business from YouTube and Instagram and Facebook and all those type of things. So listen, I'm not bad-mouthing social media. All I'm saying is that you should watch these things carefully and know, and obviously not compare. Like the title of this video says, don't compare yourself to other people, because everyone has their own little race. So what happens obviously on Instagram is you see someone, let's say for instance a guy, you see this broad shoulders, six-pack abs, chest, he's driving this Lamborghini, whatever, and you start now then comparing his, say, page 50 with your page 2, right? So now you're thinking, why am I not driving that Ferrari? Well, basically because you weren't born with whatever he was born, or you are perhaps younger than he is, so which means he obviously worked longer and harder to get what he obviously has. You know, I wouldn't use the word privileged. Obviously, I don't want to step on any toes, but there are some people that are obviously born in a space where they have a little bit of advantage, but it still takes, or how can I say, it still takes them. They still need to make the decision. You know, they can get. Let's rather use this for as an example, right? You go to school. It's still that's a privilege, right? But it's still your responsibility to learn and to grow and to go to university and learn and work hard and all those type of things, even though it is a privilege. So the same with someone that maybe has a rich family or anything like that. You can sit there and be nothing, or you can make a decision to use that for good and learn and study and go out there and work really hard. So you don't need to compare yourself to any of those people on Instagram. And I'm using that as a male, from a male perspective, right? Because men are really driven people. We are not saying that we want the house, the car, money, all those type of things, but we are driven by you know, things that we can obtain. You know, we obviously want to grow our careers, and we want to become a better man, you know, so that we can, obviously, the better we are as men, the more we attract the other side of the track, females, of course. So how I then would explain the female version is, if you do go on Instagram and you see everyone with these beautiful bodies, or what you would say is beautiful body, of course, because I think all bodies are beautiful. But yeah, so you look at them, and obviously, guys, there are filters. There are so many editing software, everything that edits these pictures. So I don't want you to look at them. And again, everyone is unique. My hair is not even combed today because I did it on purpose because, well, I mean, it doesn't look that bad, but I did it on purpose because it doesn't really matter, you know? It doesn't really matter because in the end, people are going to rather listen to what you say, who you are on the inside. That's really, really important. So don't compare yourself, again, like I say with females, don't compare yourself about how you look. I know it is quite important to attract a man or a job or whatever it is that you want to. And as men too, we want to look good. We groom, we shave, we go to the gym, you go to the gym, you put on your makeup, it makes you feel good, it makes you feel sexy, and that's great. I love a girl that's confident and that's sexy. It's such a attraction, you know, a confident, sexy, beautiful girl that's confident in her own skin, obviously, not because she's wearing makeup. So basically what I'm saying is, this is a really long, it was going to end up in a long video, but is to not compare yourself to other people. You just keep on your path, all right? You just keep on your path. There's going to be, well, now after like 5.5 minutes, the noise stops. So hopefully you guys can hear me now. Anyway, so you just keep on your path. That's all you need to do. You just stay on your path. Anything that you do, find out what it is that you love, or obviously that you are doing at this moment, and chase after that. Get yourself like small little goals. Don't look at someone where, like I said, with a Ferrari, or let's not even go to physical things. Let's say you're comparing someone that has a family, right? I am 30 years old. I have a girlfriend, but I haven't been engaged. Obviously, I don't have any kids, anything like that. And I am looking at my friends who are having babies. They're 30-year-old, they're having babies, they are, you know, obviously married as well, and they're having this beautiful family. And yes, I wouldn't say I compare myself, but I do envy them, and I feel like, wow, wouldn't it be nice to have a family at this point as well? So, you know, time is also a big thing, because you look at age and you think 30 years old, okay, I probably, by 30 I needed this and this and this and this, but that's not how it works. Unfortunately, you know, life happens as it happens, and you just have to do what you can every single day. So stop comparing yourself to other people, and just focus on yourself, because this is the reason why. This is actually the main reason, right? If you compare yourself with other people, you will always be let down. You will always be let down, because you will look at them and be like, I don't have this, I don't. Where if you compare yourself to yourself, you will be grateful for what you have. Okay, I don't have this, yes, okay, that's fine, but this is what I do have. And then you start working every day, and as soon as you start getting a few things and you build momentum, and before you know it, after 5-10 years, boom, you have everything that you've ever wished for. And I promise you, sometimes the things that you think you want is not the things that you want, or maybe the person that you want to be with is not the person that you want to be with. So just be careful with that. You know that saying where they say, be careful what you wish for? It's so true. Really, really, really true. I want to use an example, and I'm probably going to use an example. You know, I always said that I wanted to become the best model in the world. You know, I was 24 years old. And, you know, I went out and I chased this dream. But I'm going to be honest, I should have realized after a year or two that I should have shifted careers at least, or gone into YouTube or into the fitness or helping people, because it just wasn't for me. But I stayed on that track for 5 years, you know, and I'm still doing obviously the on and off modeling job. But what I'm saying is, all because I compared myself to other people and I didn't have the confidence. So that's basically what held me back from getting the good jobs and all those type of things. But now that I'm not comparing, and it's just me, it's just my voice, hello, and you don't, let's rather say, you're gonna be judged anyway, whether you try and be perfect, or if you are trying to just be like a slob or whatever, you're gonna be people are going to judge you anyhow. So like I said in all my videos, in 100 years from now, even the baby that's born today won't be alive, unless he turns 101. But that's obviously unlikely. So no one's gonna really talk about you, you know? It's all good. You can literally go out now and do whatever you want, if it is legal, because you don't want to end up in prison, of course. Alright guys, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, subscribe. If you need any help with your physical body transformation, I do have an Instagram called RK400Fitness. You can check that out. You can email me on rk400fitness@gmail.com as well, where you or us, we can actually have a nice conversation and we can get a plan together for you, a 90-day transformation plan, and we can change your body and your mind. Alright, have a lovely day. Thanks for watching, and if you have any comments or questions, leave them down below. Cheers!